Hello everybody, welcome to a sheepish look at Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Genna, aka MrWoodenSheep, and today we're looking at a galactic survival game. Pretty obvious. So first, like sheep space, that's what let's call it, spacey sheep. You know what, there. Spakaki sheep. Alright, so let me show you this game. It's a really cool game. First of all, it's in early access. But it seems very damn promising so far. There's very few survival games that grip me nowadays because they're kind of the same old stuff, but this does a lot of really it's almost a simulator game because of how in-depth it is and how realistic it is, and it requires you to do a lot of steps to do things. Anyway, so here we've got one planet only right now in early access. I should point out that the devs are saying there will be randomly generated galaxy, so there will be all sorts of planets can be randomly generated. You can fly in between them. They'll be really huge. Right now we've got this one. It's called Omicron, I think. Yep, there it is right there. So you can see the map. It's still pretty damn big, but I don't think you can explore it all right now, and only in early access. Okay, so you land on this planet and all you've got is your escape pod right here. It looks pretty blue, but there's a lot more to it than just being blue. I don't know why the fuck I started like that. Alright, so in my inventory I've got this, this is me. I look very confused. I'm like, why the hell am I on this planet? So this is a drill tool, which I'll show you a bit more in depth later, but you can drill the ground basically anywhere. Look at that. It's pretty damn cool, isn't it? And you've got this gun. Pew pew. Actually it goes poof. Anyway. So the pod is littered with all sorts of cargo containers and stuff like that. So here we can see they gave me a flashlight, another pistol, I don't want that, ammo for my drill, small med kit, antidote pills, emergency rations, and purified water. Alright, let's check out this other container right here. So we've got fuel packs. These are really important. Use them for a lot of things. Let's see, you've also got portable work light. This is really useful in the night, so I'm going to grab that. Fuel pack, oxygen bottles, I'll show you how to use this later, oxygen generator, and a core. So it's just giving you all the essentials that you need. So you've got oxygen bottle here. Okay, so this is the container where you put oxygen bottles in. So you can just shove in some bottles there. So these bottles contain oxygen. They are full right now. And here, if you come over here, you can see in the bottom left corner of the screen, I've got this blue bar which is slowly being drained. That's my oxygen meter. And if I come over here, when my escape pod is on, then it'll automatically refill my oxygen. But I'll show you that later once again. So there's all sorts of stuff. There's more containers here. Let's just see. These are some crafting materials. I'll just grab this all by clicking that button. And we've got some growing things. So I'm just going to grab tomato and wheat for now because those are pretty useful. I mean, they're all the same, but anyway. You use those to feed yourself, quite obviously. And this is the energy. This is basically the battery of your emergency pod. Your emergency escape pod. So you can use fuel packs basically for all sorts of things in this game, basically to power all of your machinery. So I'm just gonna put, I don't know, let's just put 3 for now. So you can see that's come on, and I'm gonna just jump into my cockpit here and press the Y button. So now I've turned it all on. You can also press P, and you can see all the different segments, and you can turn those on and off individually. Right now I can't really see why you'd want to. There's landing gear and all sorts of stuff. And there's a component here that's missing. Anyway, so basically you need to get this up and running if you want to leave and go to other planets. But right now I just want to have my power in here so that I can craft stuff. So now it's powering my crafting constructor, that's what it's called in this game. So I'm just going to throw all of my raw materials into this place so we can start crafting a few things. Alright, so you can see that some things lit up here. That's because now I can build them using these materials. I'm going to build maybe 20 fuel packs because they're pretty useful. Let's go with 30 right now. And I'll build some metal plates. So you use metal plates to build different blocks so that you can use to create vehicles and bases. That's buildings. Alright, but as this is crafting, I'm just going to go gather a few more materials because I know I'll be running out later on. Let me just put this. Okay, I could show you the oxygen generator as well because I will need more oxygen later. Alright, so water being water and containing oxygen, I'm gonna go to, what the fuck is this? There's some really cool plant life and wildlife in this game. It's pretty nice. Also these plants I can gather. See, this one's a bit more red. You can gather alien plasma. I'm not sure what that's used for just yet. But and then it turns green, which means it's gonna regrow the things. Some plants do that, so that means you don't have to replant them, and you can just regather the thing after it's grown back. And some other plants you'll need to replace. Anyway, I'm gonna come to this water here and place the oxygen generator inside the water because that'll generate more oxygen. Hey there, dude. It's a friendly dinosaur thing. Oh man, the animation's a bit twitchy, but again, early access, everything will improve. All right, so let's grab this oxygen generator right here. Generator. I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna submerge it completely. I don't know if that generates more water or not, but more oxygen. So here we got this thing. I'm just gonna power it with some energy. It got consumed instantly, and you can stack some up. But anyway, I'm just gonna leave one for now. And you can see in 114 seconds, it's gonna generate another bottle for me here. And I can grab it and go place in my escape pod so I can get my oxygen refilled. Right now I'm okay on oxygen. What I will need is, let's go get this. Let me show you. The material you need to create fuel is promethium, which is very valuable, as you can imagine, because again, later on you're gonna have tons of vehicles, tons of machines running at the same time. You will want as much fuel as possible. So I'm just gonna walk over here. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this, man? Looks amazing. Does it attack me? No. I'm just hanging out. Okay. Alright, so we can see here. Also, like I said before, there are friendly wildlife and not so friendly wildlife. So there's an asshole over there. He's pretty green. You can see him. Looks like some sort of scorpion alien thing. I don't know. So I'm just gonna take him out. I don't know if the final game is gonna have waypoints like that to different deposits. Maybe you have to discover them yourself. Again, actually, though, I mean, now it's showing me these ones because I've just spawned. But you can discover more deposits, and it will add them to your waypoints in the same way that these ones are added here. Alright, cool. You can loot creatures for things. Obviously, you can eat the meat, although it's very, very likely you'll get sick, so I don't really want to risk that. I'm just gonna eat some vegetables or whatever that I'm gonna grow. Alright, but my favorite part, well, one of my favorite things about this game is the mining. It's pretty damn cool. So you can see here, it just feels very real and satisfying. I don't know. It's like I can just dig out the mountain right here, completely the way you'd imagine it would react. So we're gonna dig into this mountain, and there you go, bam! Look how satisfying that looks. So I've hit this material. I'm just gonna mine it a bit more, and you can see the pieces are falling down now. Those this shape, whatever it is, and you can gather the material that way. You can also gather rock like that. Like if I just dig into the mine, I'll gather some rock. And basically all the materials that you use, you gather this way. See, there's some rock right there, crushed stone. And I think that's enough for me right now. So I'm gonna head back to the escape pod. I should actually also show you the this flattening tool. You can use it to level the ground, so you can raise the ground if you want. I'm not sure the explanation behind that, but you can also flatten it. So obviously you can use that to decorate your house if you want. I mean, like, I don't know, if you want a giant bump in the middle of nowhere, let me just dig around that. You can create sculptures like that, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, it's a neat tool to have, I guess. Alright, so I'm back. I'm just gonna, I mean, I'm not gonna do this right now because I don't need more fuel, but you can just throw this in here, then produce these pellets, and then using the pellets you can produce the fuel pack. So you can see on the right over here, the red text shows me what I need to craft the next ingredient that I need. Anyway, right now I just want to create a base, so I'm gonna click this thing here, which is building blocks, and I want this is a base starter, so this is what you create your entire building on. Okay, so on the right you can see I need 8 hull gray blocks and 1 core. So I've got 1 core already. It was supplied to me in the escape pod, but I'm gonna create 8 of these. I can just hold the shift key and then press, and it'll create 10 at a time. This takes a bit of a while to create the stuff, so I'm just gonna skip for you. Alright, so I've crafted the blocks down here, and now I just need a core. I'm just gonna put it in the inventory of the constructor, and there you go. I can produce it now. This is gonna take a while. Alright, so I'm at the lake. I'm gonna put this working light here actually, so that when it gets dark I can still at least see a tiny bit. And I'm gonna place my base close to my oxygen generator just because, I don't know, this is where I want to locate everything. So you can rotate. You can also, I don't like the keys it's on right now, but you can rebind all the keys if you want, which is good. But I'm gonna put this right here. There you go. It's not much, but it's something. Alright, so I'm gonna put the base right here. Bam. So that's the base of the base. Oh, I should also mention that you can, I keep fucking stuttering in this video. You can turn on jetpack by pressing J, which disables your sprinting, but then you can woo. It's not much, but it's something, and it just refills by itself, which is nice. Anyway, so now that I'm on here, I can press P again, like I did in the cockpit of my car, of my escape pod, and you can see that these are all the components that I need. So I got a fuel tank missing and a generator missing, so I'm gonna need to build those. So as you can see, this is pretty damn in-depth. I'm back at the escape pod, by the way, just creating the components I need. This is really in-depth and hands-on, which is really nice. Like, survival games rarely have this much depth. I guess it's because you're working with so much machinery and all that. Anyway, so I can create a fuel tank or a small fuel tank, but I'm gonna do this because it holds more at once. I should actually take this. I don't know why this is in the inventory here. And this as well. Alright, so I need 3 electronics, 3 metal components, and 2 cables. So, I'm gonna go over here to the components, and I can see that here's 3 electronics. I'm gonna create those. It's using the copper ingot and silicon ingot on the right. And I need 2 cables, I think it was, and fuck, I need 1 more. I need 2 metal components, but I need iron ingots. I guess I've wasted them all. So, let's go mine in the night. There you go, you can see I discovered a new deposit. It says in the top right corner, and it's also marked as a waypoint over there. Which is, it's pretty cool. I guess you can come back here if you want. Copper. Alright. Iron deposit here. Oh nice, this one's at the surface. So I can just dig my way in. Oh, I can't really see much. But it's so satisfying to dig in this game. Oh, look at that, it's like cereal. It's like a boulder cereal. Look how many. I'm just gonna gather this all up. Alright. I just realized I dug my way into a hole down here. I guess that's what the jetpack is useful for. It's gonna fly. Ugh, there you go. Holy crap. Okay, this needs a lot of components. So you can see here there's so many things you can build. Automatic door, large constructor. This basically allows you to create even more things than this one does. There's all sorts of stuff. Plant growing. I'm gonna show you how to grow plants later. Alright, I'm finally done. Now the last components are being built. So basically I needed to make a generator, and with that I needed to make 10 components, metal components, 1 capacitor device, which to make that I need cables, metal components, and electronics. I also needed to make a reactor core, which needs a motor, which is this thing, which needs other things, and then I needed these things. I mean, my only real complaint is maybe it just takes a bit too long to craft each part, considering there's so many things you need. And I get that you could probably just go mine or do something else while all this stuff is being created, but that means you need to put an entire backlog of things to create and hope nothing goes wrong, like you run out of fuel or whatever while you're out. So I don't know, I think maybe increase the speed of the crafting things. Oh, it's also worth noting that food expires or rots. You can see on the right it says perish time. So in 2 somethings, I'm gonna assume that's minutes, this will become spoiled. Alright, so now let's finally create our base. This light is on, I'm gonna just get rid of it because it's annoying. So, what is that structure? It's like a base or something? Oh, we might have to go check that out later. Alright, so, this is the building tool. Obviously I can just attach things wherever I want, but it might take too long if I want to just build something on that side and then come build on this side. If you want to make huge structures and you want to make them look nice and symmetrical, you can hold the N button, and you can choose a symmetry plane. So the XY plane, for example, is this. This is the XZ plane. This is the XYZ plane. So I'm gonna leave it like this on the YZ plane. So that means this is the treat this green wall as the mirror. So I'm gonna build something here, and then bam, it gets mirrored on that side. And then if I want to build, I don't know, let's use a block like this first. Let me just fly up here so I can see what I'm doing. Oh shit, onto the water. All right. Let me just yeah, sure, like that. There you go. It's pretty cool. It's cool if you want to make cool designs with. I just said cool like 3 times in 10 seconds. It's pretty cool when you want to make cool designs, and yeah, that's it. It's nice. It helps make building easy and hassle-free. All right, so now let's attach these components that I worked so hard to make. All right, so I'm finally back. Turns out I made the wrong fuel tank and wrong other stuff. I made vehicle components instead of house components, building components, whatever. Anyway, so here we have my amazing house. I'm obviously going to be the next architect, next big architect. So here's my fuel tank. I put it here so it's not completely visible, so it doesn't ruin the rest of the aesthetic, you know, because it's so nice looking. And I filled it up, and here's a generator. So if I press P, you can see I now have a small fuel tank, small generator, and I also installed a plant grow light. So that's the thing up there. So if I press Y now, which is to turn on everything in the building, bam, so you can see now the plant light is on, and everything else that is connected to this base, and so now the fuel will be start getting drained. And so I put a pot over here, which is supplied by the escape pod. I'm just gonna put a little tomato sprout. Bam! There you go. Simple as that to plant stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Let's go explore. Let's go check out that base before we do anything else. That is a lot of. What the hell is that thing? Oh my god! I'm so glad these things aren't mean. What the flippin' fuck is that? This is friendly? I guess don't judge a creature by its outer look. That's how the saying goes, right? Alright, so before we go there, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna craft any vehicles in this video because it'll be too long, and also I want to leave some discovery and creation for you. But yeah, I can imagine like how satisfying it must be to finally get that vehicle running, and then you just go out into space and explore. Doesn't this look delicious? Holy crap. It's a giant base. What is that? Oh, I'm being shot at. It's some sort of like security drone. Well, well, screw you too, buddy. I have a pistol and I'm obviously gonna... I'm still gonna fucking die. Holy shit. Was it this thing that attacked me? Holy fuck, that is a lot of... That's badass. Oh man, I wonder if I can craft my own. Oh man, this thing's so cool. You can actually craft bases in space as well, which is awesome. And you need to create things like a gravity generator so you don't float away and all that. Sounds pretty cool. No, please. Well, I mean, they don't kill me very quickly. I'm also suffocating and starving. Well, when you die, I guess this is one way I can show you. You have the choice of respawning close to the point where you died, or going back to the original spawn point, but then you lose everything. You can go find your backpack full of stuff. And again, I don't know if that's gonna be in the final version or whatever, but yeah, it's there. Let's see. Let's just like infiltrate this base. Oh man. Oh sweet. I found like a crate full of things. Stomach pills, antidote pills. That's pretty cool, man. And I guess if the world is completely randomly generated... Oh, nice oxygen tanks. I wonder if I can just destroy this. I guess, it's pretty cool that you can just find bases and raid them like this. I'm assuming there's no one in here now, but I think there will be in the final game. I mean, also, if you play multiplayer, I'm sure you'll find servers full of people, like, setting up bases and raiding and stuff. But there is always an option to not play with those people if you want, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so this is creative mode. But I chose a map outside Omicron, so I guess that's the planet that we were on now. And there's a lava planet there. You can choose all these planets on in creative mode only right now, but again, final version will have randomly generated maps, and you can play them on survival as well. So basically all creative mode is just you have the freedom to create things and explore without worrying about starving and oxygen and stuff like that. So let's try fly. I've never done this in my life, so woo! Woo! Here we go. Oh man, I have turrets and stuff. Amazing. Holy shit! Please don't crash this very expensive aircraft. I'm gonna fly to this planet. Oh man, I'm entering the atmosphere. I don't know if this is implemented yet. It's gonna be pretty cool if it is. Oh shit! Oh, that's so cool. Bam! I'm in the planet. Oh man, that's awesome. That is so cool. Fucking nice. Okay, I guess it's already implemented. But I remember reading that they said the distances between planets will be much larger, and the planets themselves will be larger, so obviously you'll feel the vastness of space. But it's really cool that that's in here already. Let me just try to jump out. I can't jump out. Wait, let me try to stop the ship and then jump out. Oh no, it needs to land. Alright, let's just let it land in wherever it lands. I just turned off the controls. Oh shit! I'm a very naughty pilot. Oh no, I'm stranded, and that's how the game starts. I guess. It's fucking cool though. I mean, obviously if you respect your ship, then you wouldn't land it like that. Look at this mushroom. Nice, that's so cool though. It's a completely different looking world. Anyway, if you like the look of the game, please check out the link in the description to buy it from Steam. And if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and like and share the video. It'll help me out, show me your support. But until next time, thank you for watching, everybody. I love you. Goodbye!